Wishes Do Come True by Anne-Marie Capalja, illustrated by Lynn Fletcher. Twinkle Twirl's dance studio was a busy place. All of the ponies were practicing for the Best Friends Ball and making sure their costumes were ready for the big event. Serendipity was working on her super slide. Desert Rose shimmied through her salsa solo, and Starbeam was working overtime on her tap routine with master dancer and best friend Twinkle Twirl. Besides helping her pony pals learn their dance steps, Twinkle Twirl made sure each of her friends was ready for the ball. They needed help with their hair, boas, capes, and necklaces. Twinkle Twirl wanted to share something special with every pony. Sky Wishes was all finished getting ready. "Let's take a break and go fly a kite," she suggested. "Sorry, Sky Wishes," replied Twinkle Twirl. "I'm just too busy today." Sky Wishes knew that Twinkle Twirl wanted this year's ball to be the best ever. Still, she decided to leave her kite outside, just in case Twinkle Twirl changed her mind. When every pony had finally left for the ball, Twinkle Twirl looked around her dance studio and realized she had a problem. She had loaned all her pretty things to the other ponies and had nothing for herself to wear. As she walked outside to go home, Twinkle Twirl saw Sky Wish's kite. She remembered the special ponytail that said kites were wish catchers. She whispered, "I miss my friends. I wish I were with them." Suddenly, a mysterious and beautiful winged pony appeared in the air. "Consider it done," the pony said. Twinkle Twirl couldn't believe her eyes. "Yes, we do exist," explained Starcatcher, the smiling Pegasus pony. "But the magic of the Pegasus ponies will be lost forever if you tell anyone about our meeting." Before she knew it, Twinkle Twirl was wearing a glittering tiara and jeweled dress. She made a grand entrance at the Best Friends Ball. As all of Twinkle Twirl's friends gathered around to admire her beautiful outfit, she thought to herself, "My wish came true." The next morning, all the ponies gathered for the Best Friends Beach Party. Everyone was excited about the sandcastle tournament. They ate delicious rainbow berry ice pops and worked on their castles. "3 cheers for fun in the sun," said Twinkle Twirl at the ice pop booth. "Oh no! Chef Cotton Candy ran out of berries." "I'll get more," volunteered Sky Wishes. As Sky Wishes searched for more rainbow berries, she felt the tickle of butterflies around her head and looked up to see a big surprise. Could it be? Sky Wishes couldn't believe her eyes. Before her was a real Pegasus pony. Sky Wishes ran back to her friends to share her discovery. "I found a Pegasus pony!" she shouted. Sky Wish's friends rushed to the rainbow berry bush, trampling the sand castles they had spent all morning building. But there was no Pegasus pony at the berry bush. "You shouldn't have tricked us like that, Sky Wishes," said Desert Rose. Sky Wishes tried to explain, but the other ponies did not believe her. Sky Wishes tried to regain her high spirits at the kite-flying parade. Her kite soared above the rest, and then was caught in a gust of wind that pulled her down to the beach. Chasing after her favorite flyer, Sky Wishes ran right into the Pegasus pony she'd seen at the rainbow berry bush. This time she was certain her friends would believe her. Sky Wishes cried out to the rest of the group. They dropped their kites and raced over, thinking their friend was in trouble. But when they reached Sky Wishes, the Pegasus pony had already flown away again. At the marshmallow roast that night, Sky Wishes insisted she'd seen a Pegasus pony. Twinkle Twirl believed her, but she had promised not to tell the others about Starcatcher and couldn't help Sky Wishes make the others believe her. Sadly, Sky Wishes took her kite and ran off. She hoped some night flying would raise her spirits. Her kite soared high, heading toward a waterfall. Sky Wishes chased after it so quickly that she ran right into the water. Behind the waterfall, Sky Wishes found a sight that took her breath away. Fragrant flowers swayed in a breeze. There were rainbows everywhere, and thousands of tiny butterflies fluttered by. And best of all, Pegasus ponies soared through the sky. Sky Wishes was delighted by this magical place. She explored the home of the Pegasus ponies for a long time. After a while, Sky Wishes was sleepy and sat down next to a clear brook to rest. Sky Wishes thought she had just closed her eyes for a moment when she felt Twinkle Twirl shaking her awake. Opening her eyes, Sky Wishes wondered, was the land of the Pegasus ponies all make-believe? Or do wishes come true after all? The end.